Hi everyone and welcome to Couture TV with Stephanie. It's episode 30 and we're making a get well pop-up card. What better way to make someone feel special and loved when they're sick? A tissue box pop-up card. Let's get started. So today we're making a get well card and I'm using the blue diamond, the blue moon, and also our gorgeous blue glitter cardstock. So you only need these three colored cardstocks and also one piece of A5 ivory cardstock for your card base. So let's get started. So first up, we have some cardstock that I've already cut to size, one bigger than the other, and I'm going to stick them onto each other. And for this, I'm using our clear tacky glue. The reason why I like using tacky glue, a project like this, it gives me time to stick it in place and move it around if I need to. Whereas some other glues are very quick to dry and glue in place. And for this project, I don't want it to stick very quickly, just in case I need to maneuver it around. Just like this, it's a little bit crooked and it gives me time to straighten it up, just like that. So I'm just checking where I want it to stick and see how I've got time to move it up and down. If it was another glue, it wouldn't allow me to move it around. So that's why I like using the tacky glue for that. And also I pick the clear, just in case I put too much and it squirts out the edges. That's okay, it's clear or dry clear, you won't see it. So that's good for any mistakes. And now the next piece, and I can just maneuver it around. I'd like to use glue rather than double-sided tape for this, because double-sided tape, there's no room for error. This way, it gives me time to move things around. So that's one done. And my next one, I need to stick together. It's such a good glue to use. It also comes in white, but I'm just using the clear for today. Okay, let's put that aside. Now with my scoring board, I'm just going to half my card using my new scoring tool. It's gorgeous, isn't it? And I'm just going to get the center there and just go down there. And give it a fold. Put that aside. Now I'm just going to get ready to cut out all my dies. I just need to get my plates out ready to go. Now this is our new magnetic die storage stand from Couture Creation. It is foldable, so you can pop it away. It's magnetic. It is easy to keep your dies in one place while you're working and you won't lose them. So I love it for that reason. So I'm just going to get my dies I need. I'm also going to use my quick release paper for this project because these little letters, they're very hard to pop out, even the get well, because it's so fine. If I don't use the paper to release it, it gets harder to poke them out. So I'm just using my die cut and release. I also need my glitter cardstock facing down, a shim. I'm actually going to use 2 shims for this, my C plate, and let's bring the Go Cut and Emboss machine. Now, because it's glitter cardstock, I like to go back and forth for it, just so I know I can grab all those little bits and pieces because they're very small to cut through. Okay, there you have it. My get well's already easily coming off there. Don't want to lose them. And I can just use my weeding tools to pop them out. Just like that. How easy is that? If I didn't use that, it would make it harder for me to pop out the letters and the words. Just pop them out like that. Very easy. So I'm going to glue that onto the cards that we just put together. Let me move this aside. Okay, I'm just going to glue my Get Well. Also using my clear glue. Because I know it's clear, it's going to dry clear if it comes out on the sides. And it gives me time to straighten it up if I got the words crooked, which I don't think I have. Looks pretty straight to me. So pop that down and I'll let that dry. Okay, let's move that aside. Okay, now I'm going to bring back the card that we just folded, and I'm just going to glue a piece of blue cardstock at the top, just like that. And I just want to get it nice and straight in the middle there. Beautiful. Nice. And I want to stick my other piece of cardstock down the bottom. There we go. Just like that. Now for this part of the card, I want to stick our Get Well. In the center it goes. Yep, I'm happy with that. Now I'm going to press down. Okay, I'm going to put that aside, and while that's drying, we're going to work on the tissue box that goes in the center. So let me put that away, and we'll get out our scoring board. And I have a piece of cardstock, and I'm just going to measure them equally. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this is my tissue box I'm making. I'm just got to cut off the end there. Now I just need my cutting mat, a ruler. I'm just going to pick where the middle is. It's about there. And the middle around here. About there. So I want to cut roughly down here. A little section where the tissue is going to come out. You can freehand it, or you can use the ruler to help you cut a straight line. So I want to cut out like a piece so the tissue can come through easily. Now you can make a square tissue box if you like, but I thought a rectangle will look cute. Who doesn't need a tissue while they're sick? I think we all do. So I thought it's appropriate to have a tissue box on this Get Well card. There we go. Okay, so that is my tissue box getting ready. Okay, so as you can see, that'll be the bottom of the tissue box. They'll be at the top. It's going to get folded like so. So in the card, you're going to see that part of the tissue box. So on this part here, I want to write Couture with the words we've cut out. So I'm just going to glue them on. And I'm going to start with the middle letter so I can get it nice and straight. And I can work my way out. Now you can write anything you like on it. You can put the person's name on it. You can, customize it like that. But I thought in general, we'll do Couture because this person's not feeling well. And one more letter. Let me move that around. It's a bit low. Straighten it up. Can you see why I like to use the tacky glue? Because if it's crooked, it gives me time to go back and move it around if I got it wrong. And I tend to do that with letters, so it gives me some time. It's a bit crooked. Let's move you around, straighten you up. There you go, Couture. Okay, now we're going to bring our card back in. And now the tissue box is going to be double-sided taped into the card. But before we do that, we'll just get a piece of tissue. Just cut a little piece. And I'm going to pop it through now so I can play around with it and make sure I like how it looks. So it looks like a real tissue box, like that. And they'll go underneath. So now what I'm going to do is measure where the middle is of the tissue box. About there. And I'm going to measure the center of the card. And I'm going to use double-sided tape now, not glue, because so there's no room for error. We're going to tape the bottom. We're going to fold it over, and we're going to match up the middle to the middle of the card in the fold of the card, because the card needs to be able to fold like this. Okay, don't worry about seeing that because that's going to get covered soon. Now we also need to stick that part of the tissue box, so we need another piece of double-sided tape here, just down here. Take that off like that. Move the tissue out of the way. Line it up with the rest of the box so it's nice and straight. And just make sure it closes. It does. Push my tissue back in there. Okay, now I'm going to put another piece of double-sided tape to glue it to the back. This will allow it to, when you open it, it's stuck to it, so it opens up and you can see the tissue box better. So, another piece down here. Take the backing off. And then fold that down. And it's stuck to the back there. Isn't that gorgeous? But we're not finished yet. I think because we're saying Couture, it's only appropriate to put bless you. So I've cut out some more letters and I'm just going to stick them to the bottom there. Now before I stick them, I like to place them to see where I want them before I glue them in place. so they're nice and straight, or even at least. And then I'll go in and use my tacky glue to glue them in place. Yep, that looks pretty straight. So I'm just going to go in and glue these now. So I'm going to do them one at a time. I'm not afraid if I get it wrong because it's tacky. I can move it. Now you can do these cards any color you like. I just thought blue looks like a sad color sometimes when you're sick. But I think yellow would be beautiful as a get well card as well. I think I've got to try this one in yellow. Let's get that E off there. That's in the center. The S. These tweezers make things so much easier because I can actually place them without my fingers getting in the way. Bless. One more word. We need you. Got the U. And lucky lass, got the O. There we go. So there you go, my Get Well pop-up card with a tissue box. I hope you really enjoyed this fun tutorial. Let me know if you give this a go. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And I'll see you here next week. Bye.